Welcome back to Dufferin Life. I'm so glad you stayed with us, and if you're just joining in, you joined in at a great time. So we've got plays, musical, art festivals. Oh my, we've got a lot happening at Theatre Orangeville, and it's all happening now through the summer. So much to talk about. I have two lovely ladies with me. I have Kate, who is the program coordinator, and we have Amanda, who is the marketing strategist. Thank you so much for joining me, ladies.
Thank you.
It's nice to have some new faces come on the show to talk about Theatre Orangeville.
Yes.
Well, let's start. So, Amanda, you've got the new Canadian Curling Club running right now.
Yes.
Tell us a little bit of what it's about and how everything's going.
Yep, so the new Canadian Curling Club is a play by Mark Crawford, and it's based on 4 new Canadians who join a Learn to Curl class in small town Ontario. And it just kind of follows all the stories and hijinks and hilarity that you could imagine a story like that would go through as they're learning to curl, as they're learning to work with each other. It touches on racism and just overcoming what it means to become a new Canadian, but how everybody can always come together because we're Canadians after all, right? So
absolutely, and it does it in such a fun way.
Oh, yeah.
Like, I don't know if you've seen Mark Crawford's productions. We've had a few.
Yeah.
I say we because I feel like just it's my family. So, so Theatre Orangeville's had Mark Crawford on there quite a few, and he does everything with a lot of grace, a lot of class, but a lot of comedy.
Yeah, and you almost find yourself belly laughing so much and so often that then the subliminal messaging is just really slipped in there, and you kind of walk away really thinking. And a lot of the reviews and the feedback that we've been getting so far on the play have been spectacular and over the top. So if you don't have your tickets, make sure
you don't have your tickets, you're going to go to www.theatreorangeville.ca or call the box office at 519-942-3423. And the play is running until May 14th.
Sunday, May 14th.
So you still have some time.
Yes.
Even if you're catching us on the 13th.
Exactly.
For sure. Kate, I'm so glad you could come back on because I know a lot of the things that you are working on are extra special to the heart of Theatre Orangeville. So let's talk a little bit about the fact that toys are back.
Toys are back, and I'm especially excited because I am an alumni of Toys. So this is definitely like a special, like near and dear one. And they are back for their Here We Go Again comeback concert, May 24th.
Amazing.
So we're really excited about that.
So in case people don't know, what are the toys?
The toys are the Theatre Orangeville Youth Singers. They've been around for a long time.
Well, if you're the coordinator now, yeah.
Yeah, exactly. And then they were on a little bit of a break, and they are back with Elizabeth Dubois leading, who is also an alumni of Toys. So it's a really kind of full circle moment.
Did you and Elizabeth, were you in Toys at the same time?
Yeah, we were. So we've been reminiscing, and it's been really fun to just be able to think back and now see how far it has come and where we kind of want to see it go.
Yeah, that's amazing.
Yeah.
All right, and you can get tickets at the same place we already mentioned, and that information is going to come up on the screen, so just you stay tuned. So something very exciting, and I will bring David on to talk about it probably in the fall, but Theatre Orangeville will be celebrating their 30th season this year.
Yes, we will.
Congratulations.
Yes, we will.
And that was... the playbill was announced, I think, at the opening
night of New Canadian Curling Club, which was also our Starlight Gala. So for those who are aware, David popped up on a chair and
yes, he does.
The banners dropped in the atrium, and we announced the 5 main stage shows that we have on the bill for next year and one add-on concert presentation at the beginning of the season in September.
Okay.
Yeah.
So let's talk a little bit about that. Let's pick your brain about what's coming up in the fall, and and we'll talk about how people can save some money if they buy tickets more than
absolutely if they would like to become a Theatre Orangeville subscriber.
Yeah.
Subscription sales are now active on our website, or you can call the box office. 3 and 5 show subscriptions are available. So if maybe you're a snowbird, or you can only come to 3 of the 5 main stage shows, so we offer that option for people. The 5 show subscription packages start at $164. 3 shows start at $104. And there's some great entertainment coming up next year on the stage.
And that's at a savings. People save money if they do that, right?
Absolutely.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Wonderful. Okay, so I need to know, because I wasn't there, unfortunately. I couldn't make it out for the opening night to hear the announcement and see David step on the chair. But yeah, so tell us a little bit about what's coming.
So I will whip through the shows. So the add-on concert presentation at the beginning of the year is Whiskey Jack presents the stories and songs of Stompin' Tom.
Amazing.
So it's a concert add-on presentation that we have. The first show of the season is The View from Here. It's a feel-good comedy by Jamie Williams, sorry. The second show of the main stage season is going to be Cinderella, If the Shoe Fits. It's a pantomime, which is actually written by Debbie Collins, who's been on our stage many times, and David Nairn. That will be a world premiere production.
Debbie Collins has been on my show. She's so funny. And you know, that's an amazing collaboration.
Yeah, so those are the ones in the fall. You know, if we could go through the rest of them.
Of course.
Yes. So in February, we're going to have Doris and Ivy in the Home, which is a Norm Foster production. So that is coming back to our stage, or Norm Foster Productions coming back to our stage. Then we have another world premiere in March, which is By the Light of a Story, which is by Kristen De Silva, who was here recently, obviously talking about The Bluff. And then our last production of the year is the Darktown Strutters Ball, which is another world premiere by Leslie McCurdy and Cassell Miles, who have also been on our stage before. So lots of familiarity.
Yes, and have been on my show before too.
Yeah, lots of familiarity, lots of comedy, lots of music, lots of happiness, and good feelings going into our 30th season. So.
Well, you just led me into good feelings and happiness, which is a special place in my heart for CPOS. Kate, tell me a little bit about CPOS and what's coming up. I'm so excited they're coming back.
I'm so excited too. So the Creative Partners on Stage program is back. We are running rehearsals, and our first show up is The Big Top Flop. These are super special because they were supposed to happen, right? They were all set and ready to go, and we had to shut down like everyone else in 2020, and we have most of the original cast, most of the original creative team back, and a few new faces, and we're really excited to have them. So that show is happening May 30th to June 1st.
That's amazing. Yeah. And I'm just going to talk to you now and say, if you have not seen a CPAW show, Creative Partners on Stage, which is partnered with Community Living Dufferin, you leave the show, I can't even talk about it. You leave the show and every part of you is happy.
Yes.
Yes.
Like it's a joy that, you know, and it's such an amazing program. And I think maybe if somebody's tuning in and they're going to, what are these two talking about? So tell me what CPOS is.
So this is, like you said, our partnership with Community Living Dufferin and ourselves, the theater, and it works with our neurodiverse community and the actors within that community. So we work with the professional team, and this is a professional company, and they write their own show. They then are performing and rehearsing, and they are so talented. So they bring a lot of their own kind of talents within who they are as individuals, and humor and charisma and all of these wonderful things. So like you said, give just this happy, overall joyful performance. So we're really thrilled that we have them back and that this partnership is continuing in order to see creative partners on stage happen. And
and I think it's just so amazing because you know, I get all giggly and happy and joyful when I talk about it, but the fact that Theatre Orangeville works with Community Living Dufferin to support people, to make sure that everybody is the same, everybody has that opportunity to be on stage, to do a professional show, it's just so important. And you know, and it builds their confidence and their, you know, their feelings about themselves, and just gives such a positive energy that I think they just glow.
They just glow, and it's just something that everyone should see. Like, it's really just for everyone, which is really great.
That's amazing. So let's talk a little bit about the young company and what's coming, because I mean, I know we're in May, but we need to talk about what's coming because things are happening and you want to make sure that everybody knows.
We have our young company is gearing back up for the summer. We have, which is really exciting, our musical, Young Company musical, is coming back. We are on a little bit of a hiatus. And then our Young Company drama. So we are excited to announce that our Young Company musical will be The Addams Family.
Awesome.
And the drama will be Puffs.
Okay.
Yeah, so we're really excited about those.
Well, I think most people are familiar with what the Addams Family is,
Yeah.
but let's talk about Puffs and a little bit about what that's about.
Yeah, so Puffs is about a certain boy wizard from a country across the sea. And so it's really magical, and it'll be very familiar to a lot of people, and we're really kind of fun. It's going to be a comedy. It's very farcical.
Okay.
Yeah, and it's a lot of fun for a lot of the community that know about this certain boy wizard.
Yeah, it should be most of the community, I believe.
Yeah.
But let's talk a little bit about the Young Company too, because I think that, I don't know if everybody realizes that they go through auditions and what
Yes.
happens and what the procedure is and the amount of time that they put into these shows that come out through the summer.
Yeah, this is an intensive program. We really kind of give them a realistic look at what the professional industry does on a day-to-day basis. So that's working with the professional production team, directors that are currently working in the industry, designers, all of these things. We put them through an audition process, and we really kind of expect them to kind of not only learn, but just really experience what it means to have to commit to something like that, like professional actors and designers and directors do. Yeah, so it's pretty exciting, and we're just about to do auditions, so there's still an opportunity. We're still always looking for new faces and new people to try this program. So they are happening May 13th and 14th for the musical, and May 15th and 17th for the drama.
So you still have time.
Yeah.
You still have time. If you have an inkling of I would love to be on stage and want to know what it's about. You're a singer, you're a shower singer, whatever it happens to be. You want to bring that voice out. This is the opportunity for you to do that, because those kids, like, they just learn so much, and I think it builds your self-confidence.
It does. They really build this sense of community, right? So they're with each other from 9 a.m. to 4 p.m. They're there for tech. We do flyers at the market, so there's this sense of like ownership that this is their project, right? And it really, like you said, builds their confidence, it builds their skills, and it builds their social lives and their social aspect too, right? That community and sense of belonging and acceptance is all there and all very important too.
Absolutely. We have just about a little over a minute left, so I'm going to have to. Are there summer camps this year?
There are.
I want to get it all in. I want to get it all in. Yeah.
1 week in July and 1 week in August. All of the information is on our website. We're
That's amazing.
excited. Yeah.
So I want to congratulate you, and we will congratulate you in the new season for hitting 30 seasons.
Yeah.
Theater Orangeville is a phenomenal part of this community. I want to thank you, ladies, both for joining me today.
Thank you
for having
yeah,
us. We're
so
looking
fun.
forward to getting into a good spring and summer.
Yeah, it sounds so exciting. Absolutely. And I want to thank you for joining us and for tuning in. And until next time, bye-bye for now.
Call the Rogers TV viewer response line, email us, or connect with us on social media.
After a night out with your friends, there's always options for getting home safely. You could call your BFF, your mom or dad, whoever you can count on for a safe ride home. You could call your favorite cab company